everybody. So I'm out here sitting on my porch and it is freaking freezing out here. There's a very strong breeze. So I have on one of my favorite hoodies and it is from Howard University. Yay, Howard. Now, I did not attend Howard, but this is the most comfortable hoodie I think I've ever owned in my life. And I got it at one of those years I attended homecoming down there. But that's just for all my people who are going to see this video and try to comment about how I have on a Howard hoodie and I didn't go to Howard. So there is the disclaimer right there. I wanted to do this video because I was sitting on my couch and I was thinking about Christmas and possible gifts that I would give to Karan, my son, for Christmas. And thinking about a conversation I had with his dad less than a week ago. And, you know, we talked about the fact that we don't know that there's anything that Karan could get at this point that he doesn't already have. And we really need to consider that while we are going out buying Christmas gifts. Then I started thinking about this Empower Network call we had maybe a week ago, maybe a little bit, maybe, I don't know, a few days. I'm not sure. Sometime last week. And I think Tracy Walker was talking about the holidays and what people do for the holidays, almost because society tells them they're supposed to do it, right? Society tells you you're supposed to buy a Halloween costume for Halloween. Society tells you for Thanksgiving you're supposed to be thankful. You're supposed to sit around a table and have your family there with you. You guys are supposed to talk about what you're thankful for, just things like that. And society tells us that Santa Claus has everything to do with Christmas and that we have to buy each other gifts to show how much we love each other and appreciate each other. Now, what I took from that call was, you know, basically what Tracy was trying to say. Her point is that people will do anything because what they buy into. And I was sitting here thinking, what am I going to buy into this Christmas? And I came up with the fact that I wouldn't even feel comfortable spending more on my son's Christmas gifts, for him to be 4 years old, spending more on his Christmas gifts than I do on my business, so that he and I can reap the serious financial benefits from it later. And I thought about it some more and I was thinking, why should I buy him anything for Christmas when, number one, he has aunts and uncles who are going to flood him with gifts. He has grandparents who are going to flood him with money and gifts, as he does every year. And I was thinking, why should me as his mother budget out money and take away from my business, which is going to set him up eventually, and other things that are primary needs and necessities, to spend money on a holiday that my 4-year-old doesn't understand? As a mother, that's not really something I'm comfortable doing. And I know a lot of you mothers out there can relate. I mean, honestly, I'm on the phone with you. You're my friends. I mean, we're always talking about what we're going to get our kids for Christmas and, you know, how we're going to try not to spend much on them. But the main reason for that is so that later we can do the things that we really feel like we need to do with the money. And people are always stressing about this. And honestly, there have been other Christmases where Karan's dad and I have definitely decided to, you know, just cut short whatever spending we were going to spend. But honestly, this year, I think I'm definitely going to stick to that. I definitely will not be spending but a certain small amount on Karan for Christmas this year, given the fact that he actually has everything he needs. And what I feel like he really will want later is his mother to be in a financial position where she can give him anything he needs and help him take care of himself as he grows up a lot better, based on the fact that she's financially stable. So I will charge you mothers out there, if you're sitting around frolicking around the idea of what to buy your kid for Christmas and how much money to spend on them, why don't you consider getting into something that's going to require little part-time effort on your behalf in order to never have to think about those things again? That's what I'm doing now. I'm making the small sacrifice of not putting money towards things that don't matter, and instead I'm building my financial future. Why don't you think about that? If there's nothing to think about, like I don't think there should be, you should just be clicking the link below, get an Empower Network, start with the Dream Team, and build some wealth. Don't sit around worrying about what you're going to get your kid for Christmas if you can't afford the $25 to start an Empower Network. I mean, which has the better long-term benefits? And I was going to end this video here, but I'll just say one more thing. You're going to buy your kid a truck. You're going to spend 20 bucks on it. He's going to play with it for 10 minutes and then he's going to throw it down and pick up another toy. He may pick it up over the next 6 months to a year, several times, maybe a couple times a day at first. And then it'll wind up in the Goodwill box to go off to some other little boy who really doesn't give a damn whether you bought it or not. But you've already given up $20 that you could have used to start Empower Network. That kind of thinking, I just don't understand it. But I'm just telling you now, in case you had never thought about it before, it's not that smart. If you're looking for something and you've been inboxing me about needing to get into something but you're not sure and you don't know if you want to spend the $25 and you've tried to pay 3 times already and it's just not working, you just can't click the button or pull out your credit card, I don't want to hear your freaking excuses. And I don't want to be on the phone with you later trying to help you figure out where you spent the money. So $25, get an Empower Network, click on the link below, and I'll see you on the other side.